Hey, I'm calling about your rabbit cages on Craigslist.
Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I'm a male. The rabbit cages on the back of that truck, you still have them for sale?
I got some up back of what's on back of the truck.
How many, hey, this is,
Bobby, my business partner.
we're in the magic business together.
You might have heard of our show. It's Bobby and Randall Magic.
Not right off I had.
Okay, well, as makes sense, I'm sure you understand, we are interested in rabbits.
You gotta Google it with an exclamation, or it won't come up.
Now-
Exclamation point.
How many rabbits you can hold in there?
Depends on how old they are and how many you want to put in there.
Our rabbits are young.
They're 30 by 24. You can put 4, 5, or 6 in.
Okay, well, we go through a lot of rabbits in an evening. Now, let me kind of give you a little piece of how the show works. Now, you can come check it out sometime. We make all kinds of rabbits. We call them conies when we're on stage. It's kind of our little thing. It's like, look at this coney. Look at that coney. And
Coney.
And then
I'll echo sometimes.
And then the conies, we make them disappear.
And this is after I've been chopped in half. Keep that in mind.
We're real good at getting them to disappear. Real bad at making them reappear. We don't know where they go. That first one's gone. Never see them again. But we got to have a backup, and they all look the same anyway.
We don't care where they go.
So we and then a steady supply. We'll go through 60, 65 rabbits a show.
In one show.
Good, sir.
Yeah.
It's a big
You
show,
ought to come
man.
see it.
We got rabbits running around backstage.
We call it Coney Island. It's where we make a big island. We actually truck in sand, and Bobby is up on he's laying out, getting sun.
Yeah.
And
Board shorts.
and
Nothing untasteful.
and there's just rabbits all around him. And I come out.
No. I reach in the sand and I pull up a rabbit.
He pulls the rabbits out of the sand.
We call them conies, but they're really rabbits.
And most of the time they live through the sand immersion. If we get started late sometimes, one or two of them.
Pulling up a dead rabbit.
But then we just toss it out. Toss it over the shoulder a lot of times. I make a diversion. People don't notice.
Uh-huh.
And,
I might puppet it a little bit, but give it life.
So anyway, he'll have upwards of 30 to 40 rabbits on Coney Island.
Uh-huh.
And then I come out with Darlene, who's our dancer. You've been to the magic show.
Have you heard of her?
No.
She comes out in a rabbit skin suit, skin tight, but rabbit skin.
Uh-oh.
And she's like, I'm a little rabbit. Here I am. I'm bigger than the rest of the rabbits. And I'm like, yes, you are, honey.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know,
Nobody's going to get popcorn at this point.
Darlene goes up to Bobby and kind of straddles him. It's a little evocative,
Well,
but it's still a family show. Darlene wants all the coney attention on herself, and the rabbits start popping under it, going right on the sand, because that's when our brother Dale, he's a little slow, but he's good at reaching up under the sand, and he's in the sand the whole time. There's a little straw coming out. You can't see it because it's clear. He starts grabbing all the conies back down. They all start disappearing, and then it's just Bobby and Darlene, and then curtain closed.
Curtain down.
I ain't knocking what you do, but I ain't never been a big magic man.
That's because you've never seen Coney Island.
You think it's cheesy, don't you? You think magic's cheesy. I think every other magician's pretty cheesy.
Let the man speak.
No, I'm they each his own. I don't have no problem with nobody does.
You ain't never seen Darlene, no?
No.
Think about that.
Well, why don't you tell us?
Full-figure woman in her skin-tight rabbit suit.
Now listen, I want to make sure you make an educated decision before you decide not to come to the show, which, by the way, will throw in free tickets.
Yeah, we will.
What do you hear us saying?
You got a bunch of rabbits on a sand pile, and somebody's under pulling the rabbits out.
No, that's step two. Step one, they're pushing them up. Remember, I reach down and do what?
Pull them out the sand.
Bingo. And then who comes out? Let me make sure you got that part.
Darlene,
That's right.
Describe it. What does she look like? What does she do?
you got her in a skin-tight rabbit suit.
Yes, sir. And then what?
And then she's rubbing up on somebody.
Me. And then what?
They go back down through the sand.
How does that happen?
Somebody's pulling them up down through the sand.
You didn't hear that from us, see? That's the secret. We've pulled back the curtain for you.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
The curtain closed.
Bingo.
How does this sound? Lifetime passes to our show. You can bring a guest. +1.
Not interested.
And 15 minutes for Darlene.
Still ain't interested. I just sell the cages. If you want to come get them and buy them, add us up too.
Come on, let's dicker a little bit.
No, sir.
Is there anything we can do to get you to watch our show on the internet?
No, I don't. I mean, I ain't interested.
What if I told you that's happening right now? You're on the show with us. It's called Good Mythical Morning. It's on the internet. It's amazing. It's good, clean fun. No rabbits involved. Are you there?
I love calling home.
I miss home so much.
You want to go back?
Thank you, Craigslist. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, no, I just want to keep calling.
Okay, yes.
Thanks for liking and commenting on this episode.
And remember, you can support this show by signing up for a hassle-free mobile experience with Ting.
Go to redlink.ting.com for $25 off. You know what time it is.